Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Ranking first, repeated use of Ethereum. Now is your time, yet something about Ethereum just doesn't seem right. As with Nance, your turn will come. So, gentlemen, they're all going to get what's coming to them. In light of this new information, which was released only yesterday, all of you guys at the coin desk should be ready for an implosion at any moment. According to the Fortune guys, Ali's top 3 legal and compliance officers at BNews have resigned this week in protest at CZ's handling of a Justice Department probe. You know, the real Justice Department. So keep in mind that any time they investigate a company, it is because of illegal actions on their part. Proper CZ, it's about to be your turn. Wow, way to go, CZ fellas. Right? Everyone here. We told you this wouldn't come as a shock, and here we are telling you again. Consequently, let's listen up. Now, let's read this article to find out exactly what's going on behind the scenes with these dubious dealings. Don't worry if you haven't turned on your Nance wallet, right? This one by Genesis is going to fail, in my opinion, not financial advice. You, too, will feel the effects of this, folks. The raise could be either because inevitably, the value of crypto assets will fall in tandem with that of other cryptocurrencies, right? They're about to drop or crash in a flash. 3 high-ranking officials have left the company recently. In this week's Right cryptocurrency exchange, Nance. What's truly weird and suspicious is because of this. Everyone left at the exact same time. Right? Is there something the general public doesn't know that they do? Considering that his chief strategist, strategy officer, and senior vice president for compliance have all quit in recent days, we can probably predict what will happen next. According to Fortune cookie sources, Nance, worldwide VP of Marketing Communications, may soon be saying goodbye. Steve Milton also departed in June, as far as we can tell, right guys? Wow. What is going on with Nance, because so many of them are leaving the company? Right. It's almost your turn, CZ. It is now believed that they left because to CZ's response to a United States probe into its business practices. Is that right? If so, why? Because allegations of money laundering and sanction violations, as well as attempts to deceive ACS regulators, are at the center of the inquiry. Why don't you refer to us as guys when we've been discussing this for ages? Remember that Ethereum is fond of the monetary system? Everything is linked together. When one of these cryptocurrency firms implodes GAs or crypto assets, the others will follow suit. Right? Again, they're up to a lot of underhanded business that the general public has no idea about, save for what we know. Now we've seen one of the crooks, Patrick Coleman. Any typos are deeply regretted. However, I had not planned on tweeting about this on this particular day. Exactly why you claim this is beyond me at this point. The first thing he mentioned was how he messed up the spelling of implode in the initial tweet. I believe it was his tweet that started the blockchain and cryptocurrency hype, and I can't wait to see it take off in the next years. I mean, it could go either way, right guys? Don't know, tell me what you find out. However, he seems to continue support CZ despite the fact that he is departing by Nance, and his departure appears to be amicable. It appears that his wife Ray is the driving force for his decision to leave. He is enthusiastic about blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, but he also wants to spend more time with his loved ones. To rapidly increase in the coming years. If we come down here today, I'm thinking that within the first week he'll have a typed up implode ready to go. Not only would he say that, but the other executives at Binance who left with us would say the same thing so they could spend more time with their families. They left at the same time, but why? Everything that is going to happen in the financial world is already known to us. Now, multiple global regulators are currently looking into the financial sector, and top executives are leaving. It's likely that the company's legal and compliance departments will make things more difficult for them while trying to defend themselves. You can see that, once more. 13. Let's do it again, you people at the DOJ, this is crucial. Because the Department of Justice, DOJ, deals with criminal activity and such, CFTC SEC is not as important as the DOJ, so listen up, guys. Every indication I've heard in the last few days suggests that the number of executives leaving BNews is bigger than the 3 who have publicly confirmed their departure. Whoa, hold on there, it looks like they're all leaving Binders for a reason. Oh, and there were only 3 people who got the 1233 answer correct. It looks like things happen in groups of 3, but this hasn't been officially proven. Wow, he estimates 8 to 12 senior/leads and other medications over the following 6 weeks. Wow. Clearly, they are aware that something rotten is going on behind the scenes. You may recall that the CEO who said Nance would pay a fine to end the Department of Justice allegations actually resigned. He recently resigned from his position because he was dissatisfied with the company's direction. Due to the fact, because Nance is quoting Hinman, or Hinman himself. The two sound identical to me, Bill. Hillman has stated the finance department anticipates fines. Ed is communicating with authorities to see whether corrective actions are necessary due to past infractions. Guys, isn't it cool? Right? Best of luck. No, Lady Luck is not going to be on their side anytime soon. Just a moment, and we'll be able to discuss what CZ says right now. Keep in mind that it's not enjoyable, especially with so many articles floating about. This is a part of the urgent discussion that will take place in Dubai. Department of Justice probe means your lawyers and compliance officers will only resign if you've truly messed up, according to the resignations of senior executives and compliance, legal, and illegal officers. Totally agree, you guys. And now, despite all the evidence to the contrary, the Binance army has gone out in force to defend BDAs. Guys, if you still don't believe that BNews is ready to fall implosion with USDT and Tether, I don't know what to tell you. Right. That's how easy it is. Remember that by necessity, tethered to US dollar time, USDT, ETH, Tron, and Nance are all being propped up by the market makers who are purchasing Bitcoin right now. Right? This network structure resembles a spider web, joining the dots between each and every aspect of life. Now CZ has arrived. Of course he tweets 4, which literally means right foot in the language of Twitter. But I can't figure out why he keeps repeating that phrase. Let's discuss this further. For further clarification on certain exits. In all organizations, employees eventually leave. However, the clinical news has come up with entirely false explanations. Actually, no. What prompted their simultaneous departure? Something doesn't seem quite right. In less than 5 months after its launch, the company grew from 30 to 1,000 employees, making it the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world. Keep it in mind. That's all there is to it, that's why this smells so fishy. FTX's popularity skyrocketed. Why? Also, how? Due to the fact that they actually carried them out. Right? Whoever was in charge behind the scenes really wanted it that way. That's how I planned for it to go down. However, the same thing had place with BNews. They've become the most popular cryptocurrency exchange in the world in just 5 short months of operation. True, you guessed correctly. There is a method to the madness. They intend to devalue everyone's money, but you guys in particular, and steal it. However, while you're napping, we have always, without fail, been able to keep our users safe. We are fortunate to count among our ranks some of the world's most gifted individuals. Our company is always adapting to the shifting crypto market and worldwide landscape. And as individual circumstances evolve, employees come and go from every business. Apropos of Nance, how are you doing? Right? Is everything okay right now? There? It seems unlikely. And if I recall correctly, those execs might have some insight, as they are employed by BNews. They must be aware, right? despite their claims that they want more downtime to spend with loved ones. That could be the case, but I think there's something else at play here, people. We appreciate everyone on the X team and hope they find success in the future. Members of our staff who have developed into new positions also deserve our congratulations. Each one is of the highest standard. We keep expanding, and we keep building. To employ, in that case, how do you feel about discrimination in the workplace? It's hilarious, but men, remember right for literally means that. Means exactly what it says, folks, a thumbs up. I don't understand why he settled on the number 4. He was free to choose any 3 of them, because FUD, right? There are 3 letters in it. He could have gone with option 3, but he had to deal with death by completing option 4. What can't you see? It's funny and fishy enough already, but the fact that he tweeted this early in the year suggests that he anticipated further, quote-unquote eminent with Binance that would presumably involve CZ only adds fuel to the fire. How could he have known? Because his company is very shady. As of right now, absolutely nothing makes any sense. Perhaps CZ's PR comments could be taken seriously if he were to explain his side of the story or concede a mistake here or there. Instead, you may trust that every piece of bad news you hear is completely made up, conical-footed, and exaggerated, and that you should ignore it. Why isn't CZ revealing the truth? Correct, it was sent out that this is all FUD, but it isn't. BNB is the best performing token on BNews, therefore let's unload it with an organic bid, okay? In order to keep FCT afloat, Ratch needs to sell all of your assets. This is exactly what BNews is doing at this very moment. The IN needs to liquidate its assets to stay open, right? How did you find it? That FTT correct the token of FTX, it didn't dump significantly when there was so much dodgy stuff happening, but then at one moment it had guys ready, people got liquidated, people got their money stolen, and so on and so forth. The savage me fried carrot FTX folks say. Executives at FTX have assured me, Carolyn, that everything is fine. We've got this under control, FTX. But look what happened with FTX. And CZ is sitting here doing the same thing right now. It's great fun for everyone. The evidence of the pudding is in the eating, as they say. Is a case of déjà vu looming? Now that I have less to worry about monetarily, I can probably pay less attention to all of you. Even if you're not trading in binaries and your cryptocurrency exchange doesn't own any binaries, the implosion of the binary options market will have repercussions for other crypto assets and crypto organizations. Now that his CEO performance has been called into question, it's safe to assume that the value of every cryptocurrency on the market will drop precipitously. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.